Um, Both socialism and capitalism, they should work in one hemisphere. So
Okay, okay. So it basically both should go hand to hand, right?
yes, yes, yes.
Yeah, okay, okay. Yes, Paru, what about you? What's your thinking on this? Paru, are you there? So you, what if you are watching TV? You can share your response. Okay, okay. Let it be. We'll come to you later. Okay, Rohit, what about you? What do you feel?
To me, like my point of view on this topic, I think
Yeah.
socialism is like more better or good for us in order to compare with the like capitalism, because in capitalism like there are huge private companies and industries which have their own motive to maximize their profit. So how we can evaluate the things that which one is more better? So I will go through the socialism, because in socialism, what I just think that there is more like authority and like more responsibility of the government to socialize the nation, like to equate the things which is divided in equally in every sector of people, because in socialism there
Yeah,
is no
yeah,
any
very.
like motivation of profit maximization. Instead of profit, they are just working for the social welfare, where how people can achieve or they can get adequate things by which they can be sufficient, like they can be satisfied with their uh, goods and service in the economic activity. So I think socialism is the best thing, or where there is no any like motive of who's like profit maximization. But in socialism way, so government sector and also semi-government, they are like working to eliminate the privatization, which is like happening in like here in capitalism, because there are like huge companies. They are like everyone's like have their own mindset to just earn profit, like to make more profit, and then after like providing their innovative service and goods in public. But private capitalism is not like a way where they can contribute their things like in order to provide their goods and service to the consumer. There is like demand and supply. If there is like high demand in the market, so they just need to also like generate the like materials so that they can approach to the consumer. So by which of consuming that things, they can also expand their range of their business. But in socialism, the moment like is on both sides, demand and supply, or they also like decide that which product like this should evaluate in the market so that consumer can be satisfied more and more according to like seasonal. So I don't have much idea. This is like kind of economic question, but still I just tried. Yeah, that's
No, no,
it.
no. That's okay.
Because
That's
it's
fine.
extremely
Yeah, yeah.
topic for me.
But
Even I had never discussed. Hmm.
okay, okay. And by the way, what do you do, Rohit?
I'm
And Naga,
studying
what
right now.
about you? No, no, no. Like, what do you do in your life? You're a student or you
Yeah,
have
I'm a
a job?
student
What?
right now. I'm in my
Okay.
college, bachelor.
Which computer science?
Now it's kind of like commerce, bachelor of commerce, finance and
Okay,
accounting.
okay. So, okay, buddy, this is somewhat related to your bachelor's, you can say then,
Mm-hmm.
because you use the words demand and supply, right? So that is
Mm-hmm.
a very common thing. Okay, okay. Yeah, Naga, what about you? Well, like, what's your background? Where are you from?
I
And
study medicine.
okay, you're studying medicine. Okay, okay. So you're like a pharmacy or like B pharma, D pharma, or what?
No, no, I am Ayurveda.
Okay, Ayurveda medicines. Okay, 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 okay. Yeah. Okay, so like okay, Naga tried very well then. Yeah. Okay, Sagar, what about you?
Okay, I wanna go with socialism. Like I watched some videos about capitalism and socialism, and the oral analysis about this about the capitalist. Like after listening the capitalist side of the person, I something clear in my mind. Like if I become a capitalist person, so I need power, I need government support to enhance my growth, right? So there is a still people are debating socialism is better than capitalism is better than socialism, because we are seeing some sort of things in USA which are like some there is a so many companies and institution handled by the capitalist people that is also going well. So so still debate and discussion going on about this is better than that. So I heard one of the capitalist people are saying, if you want to live in a socialist country, so I'll give you a money, or I'll send you somewhere. So would you go because there is a socialism, for example China and North Korea? They are they are in a far support of a socialism. So would you go? So the still question is there is still question mark in the mind. The lady who is confronting him. So what I get from this discussion is exactly, there is a no clear answer which we gonna support. It is like a capitalism is good or socialism is good. Like a for example in India, we are supporting both things, like a capitalism and socialism.
Right.
Government are investing money to the poorest people with some sort of schemes, right? But they are not getting the benefits which they need to be. They are they are need, like they need some sort of medical services, but they are not getting accurate benefit. They need a good education, but like government investing money, but they are not getting the benefits. So the social schemes are not gonna work properly. Okay. And government working for the economy, right? So the capitalist people who are contributing in the GDP, they also need government support. If they are not getting benefit from the government, so why they are investing money on this country? They can find another country where they can invest and boost their uh, what I say economical things.
Right.
I think I make blunders. Yeah.
No, no, that's okay.
Hmm.
That's okay. Yeah,
But
you shared well,
here,
right?
as you
Like you just,
just mentioned here, also
yeah,
like
you
great
just,
point that
you said
India is
very
like it's a
rightly.
mixed economy of both, half half, as
Yeah.
we can see. Because in India, like we are not like our government is not also like uh, giving 100% rules and regulation towards like private companies, especially in capitalism and socialism, because both are like mixed in 50-50%. Government have their own rules, current privatization system, they have their own rules to work on it. So both like privatization, so capitalism and socialism, both are like working together to initiate like to progress like economic activity in India. But in compared to the like capitalism or socialism, there is no authority of the government, but it is also necessary to lead the things in privatization to the government support. But still, there is not having like much like productivity in lower sector, especially in privatization. Like here in capitalism, only companies are like working on it, like working on that product like which is like more on trending, which is like more satisficable for the poor people, like are also like high demanded people, which is luxury item. But here if we are talking about the like inside of government point of view, the government is also like to take caring of poor or every sector of people, how they can deal with the things which is also necessary for poor people in luxury item or also like as well as normal ordinary item. That's enough for my side.
Okay, okay, we had a very good points and discussions we had. So basically, Sagar, what you're trying to say is we just can't deny capitalism or socialism, which one is better or not. We have to go with both of them, right? In
Yes.
capitalism we are getting opportunities, in capitalism we are getting the chances at least. And like even though government is interfering, but still capitalism is somewhat getting us to the things we want. And of course socialism means you are not overusing it. But okay, like Rohit very clearly said, he supports socialism. And as Paru has written, socialism has less exploitation of workers. Okay, so see, first of all, I would like to say about where India is. Okay, India is living in a mixed, like both of them, right? So there is, as an Indian, you can't have any answer on what is whether capitalism is better or whether socialism is better, right? Because we are utilizing both of them. Okay,
Yes.
so socialism, obviously, as a to like if you have to say it in terms of individual, if you have to say it in terms of a single person, okay, like regardless of he's rich or he's poor, so obviously socialism is the best thing to do, because then he is getting the use of every resources that are there in the country, and in the country which he lives or she lives mostly, right? But if the capitalism will be there, then of course like he will not be able to, like the company, the owner of the company basically, or the privatization of the sector will block him to use any of those resources. Like right now we have the medicals, we have the hospitals, we have very low priced, or you can say very like less priced medicines with us, the least price one are there. So again that will have the, you can say, maximum price again, like the medicine that is easily available to someone for rupees 10 maybe, so now they have to buy it for rupees 30 or even 50. Okay, so and they might can't even afford that, right? So capitalism will have that impact. But the most important part, what about the corruption then? Socialism is the root cause of corruption, right? You are giving the chance to people to utilize the resources. Then, of course, the people again in the society who are at the top, right? Suppose if I would have to say 100 numbers of blankets have been allocated to a district. So, obviously, those 100 number of blankets are never going to get reached to those 100 peoples in the village or in the district. First, might be the MLA who is going to take 4 or 10 maybe, then the punch, like the district sarpanch, and then the officer, then like the peon, even the collector, whatever it is, they are going to definitely, because that's how is India working, right? So definitely they are going to take it, and like only out of 100 only 30 might be the thing that is going to be reached to to the general people. But this is not the case in capitalism, right? It's if it's defined like 100 people are going to get this thing, so they just pay, they just get that thing. So yeah, but again we can't deny the poor, what you can say, the poor majority of India. Okay, the poor people of India, you can't deny that. And for them obviously socialism is required, even though we are having the corruption, even though there are corrupted ministers, even though there is a large number of population, still, out of 30, at least 10 of those people, poor people who really need those blankets, at least 10 of them are getting it, right? So obviously we do need socialism more, but we can't ignore capitalism as well. In some sectors, in some areas, we do need capitalism as well, but with government regulatory. And yeah, that's it for my side. I can speak even more, but yeah, I think you all might get bored. Yeah, oh my god. Did all of you really get bored or what?
No, no, I'm listening. Yeah, but my mom is calling, so like I'm speaking with her. Yeah, but you conclude all very profoundly. Yeah.
Yep. Yeah,